All right, folks, how's it going? Patron only. I don't need that on, Pat. Thanks a lot. She's just trying to be helpful, folks. So that's what she is. She's helpful. Hey, you know what? It's time for Fiddle for Duffers 2. This is lesson number 5. We got 3 more to go. How's everybody getting on? How's everybody getting along? I'm getting along good this morning. All right, so now we're here down in the fiddle bunker, the hidey hole, for our 5th lesson of Fiddle for Duffers 2, and we're in the key of A. You know what we've done, folks? We've done the key of G. We've done the key of D. Now we're doing the key of A, and starting next week, we're going to do the key of C for, I'll say, 1.5 lessons, 2 lessons, and then we'll have a final session where I just play through everything we've played, and you can play along. I have a big list for you all. We've learned a lot of tunes. We've learned a lot of techniques. We've worked on a lot of scales. But let's get right into the key of A. You know, we got 2 tunes we've already done. We've done the 100 Pipers Jig, Boil the Cabbage we started on last time. And I'm going to give you one more called the Life in the Finnish Woods, or in French, Fin de siècle, which means end of the century, end of the century. So it's a tune that was written in honor of the end of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th. And you're going to like this melody because you've heard it before. If you're a fan of country music, you'll have heard this melody before. But let's get started with our scales here real quick. Why don't we? Key of A. Remember, on the A and E string, it's this pattern, correctamundo. It's that pattern right there. Okay, so let us play that pattern on the A and E strings and play a little A scale from here to here. Actually, let's just go on up to this 4th finger B. Here we go. 1 beat per note. Ready. Double check my tuning there. Sorry about that. I was so excited to get with you this morning, I forgot to tune my fiddle up because man, it's great to be back live streaming. I hate doing those recorded lessons. It's so much more fun to know you're out there watching and enjoying the old live stream. You know, after this, I'm making me a little tuna salad. Son and his girlfriend are coming over for lunch. We're having a little tuna salad, socially distanced tuna salad in the backyard. It's going to be so good. All right, so let's play. I make really good tuna salad. I put a lot of celery in it. I don't know if you like it that way or not. But so let's play now. We started on this A here. We're going to go down now. So it's A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Try that. G sharp, F sharp, E. Now it's the stretched 3rd finger. You have to stretch. It's not this 3rd finger. It's this. Whoa, you have to get way out there. Now stretch C, C sharp, B. Remember in A, on the G and D string, it's this finger pattern. So you've got these whole steps you're playing, and then you've got the little half step, which is actually the open string. The pinky is the open string. We could finger that, you know, if we wanted to. But that's not really in the world of Duffers. That's more advanced. So we'll do that later on down the road. You know what happens after the Duffers is over? I don't know if I've told you this. I think I have. It's strictly a repertoire thing. So we're going to be learning 1 tune a week. You got a chance to learn 1 tune a week, in addition to Camp Possum. So man, you're going to be overloaded. I'm telling you. Hey, you know what? You know what? I wonder if have you checked out the new Camp Possum picks, by the way. They're available at blog.charliewalden.com, where you're getting your newsletter now. I hope everybody was able to find their newsletter this morning. All right, so let's go back and let's play some arpeggios now in the key of A. We're going to start on the G string and play the 1st finger. That's the A. We're going to play the 3rd finger. That's the C sharp. We're going to play the 1st finger on the D string. That's an E, and then the open A. So that's 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5 makes the arpeggio, right? So it's A, C sharp, E, A. And then we're going to do the same thing on the A and E string all the way up to the A on the E string. So let's see if we can do that. Here we go. First finger. Good, 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 good. Now, we're going to do some of our different scales. Remember those different scales we were doing? So where we go. So I call that 2 steps forward and 1 step back, because we jump up to this 2 notes away, come back 1, jump up 2 notes away, right? So that's what we call that. So we're going. Let's start together. Here we go. Now start on this B and go down. So, go. Now, from there we're going to play B, G sharp, A, F sharp, G, E, F sharp, D, E, C sharp, D, B, C sharp, A. Can you do that? Let's start back at the B on the E string and go down, and then we're gonna just keep going until we get to the A on the G string. Here we go. Ready, play. Now we're going to go up, remember? Here we go. Ready, sorry about that. Ready, play. Keep going. Down. Good job, man. I can hear you hitting all those licks. Let's go ahead and try that Hundred Pipers Jig, shall we? Let's just play along together. We'll do it 3 times through, not too fast. Okay? And then we're going to go to Boil the Cabbage, and then I'll get you going on this Life in the Finnish Woods, or Fin de Cycle waltz. Remember, it starts like this. That wasn't the right note. The old possum's messing up this morning. Okay, we're going to start right about here. Hey, you know what it's time to do? It's time to tell people that if you're watching this as an archived video, the lesson's over. You got to go to patreon.com/Charlie Walden and sign up to see the rest of the video and to review it in perpetuity. Otherwise, it's patron-only content, I like to call it. And when I start on this repertoire session, that is all going to be basically what you're going to get if you're not a patron. You're going to get, I'm going to play through the tune, and that's it. The lesson will not be available. So those will only be like promos. The only way to see the lesson will be to be a patron at patreon.com/Charlie Walden. And we're going to move through a lot of tunes, folks. A tune a week. And they're going to be appropriately, how shall I say, appropriate levels of difficulty and introduce you to new techniques and new ways to play. So I hope you stick with me, all you Duffers who've been here right along. All right. Hey, Skip here. Paul, I'll do the roll call. Michael, Paul, Skip, no Tim today. And where's Mike? Where's Wichita? Come on. All right, so they couldn't make it. They might be lurking in the background. I see there are some people lurking in the background. That's okay. You don't have to get in the chat if you can. If you want to, go ahead. All right, hit that like button if you haven't done it. If you're busy playing right now, I understand, but do it after the program. All right, so let us move on now and to the boil the cabbage down. And remember what we got out of this tune. We're getting two things from this tune. We're getting first a new lick for our bow, that what I call the Nashville shuffle, or when you play for a contra dance, give me 4 potatoes, and you go. Well, that's what we call the Nashville shuffle. That's. And back when I was playing with R.P. Christensen way back in the day, he said there were certain good fiddlers in the Ozarks when he was coming up that could play whole tunes using just that lick, and they were quite good square dance fiddlers. And I often heard Bob Holt, who lived down at Ava, Missouri, play whole tunes, particularly one called Polk County Breakdown. You could actually play almost the whole tune with just that lick, and it sounds mighty nice. Very hoedowny, if you will. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got some double stops. So we got the Nashville shuffle lick. Everybody be working on that. And basically, keep in mind it's long, short, short, 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 like that. Okay? All right, so, and it's reversing every time, too. So it does take a little practice to get the right feel, All right, but first thing let's look at what we got some for double stops. When we start the tune out, it goes, so it's got this little pickup notes. I think I did it note by note last time, so I won't do that again. But so now that double stop is A with open E. And actually you can use open E that whole little bit. Even on the pickup notes. I don't have it written that way. Now there's a tricky one. So I'm playing that second double stop is the D on the A string with the F sharp on the E string. Put those together. Play them like that till you think you got to make some adjustments to get them in tune. So you got two problems with that double stop. Getting to it from the open E C sharp double stop, and then making sure it's in tune. So you got to move 2 fingers at once there. Let me show you that. You got to move 2 fingers at the same time. Takes a little practice to coordinate. That's C sharp and open E. Now that is open E with the B on the A string. I'll start at the beginning. Here we go. Last double stop is not really a double stop, technically. It's just playing 2 open strings. A stop, I think, indicates that you're actually stopping the string with the finger, so just 2 open strings. open E and open A. Okay, now second part. So let's see, that goes like this. And lo and behold, the last 4 bars of the second part are the same as the last 4 bars of the first part. So that's mighty handy, wouldn't you say? From the beginning of the second part, it goes like this. And I do something else there. When I come to that, I'm going to do a unison. You may not have heard of that before. It's where you take my 4th finger and play the string above. So I'm noting that E on my, A string. Find that note with your 4th finger. It's the same place the B is on the A string, the 4th finger, on the E string rather. So find that E on the A string. 4th finger. So it's... Now, why do we do that unison thing? Well, you know, there's nothing lonelier than a held open string, in my opinion. It sounds thin, it sounds weak. So if you double it up, you're going to get some pizzazz. You know, it's going to sound a lot better. All right, I'm going to play through the whole tune now. Couple 3 times through. What time we got? Oh yeah, we're doing good on time. I want to introduce that waltz here in a minute. All right, so and the dots to all these are attached to the post about today's Duffers session in patreon.com/Charlie Walden. I haven't got them posted to my dots page yet, which you guys all have access to. Of course, take what you want if you're a patron. Don't pay, please. Hate refunding money. I'm almost unable to do it. But so yeah, don't. Just go get what you want if you're a patron. From all the music on my website is available for you to grab and not pay the honor system payment. You're already a subscriber. So, all right. So I'll get these posted up there today too. I'm running a little behind on that. If you can always message me if you don't see a piece of music you want to, and I'll just email it to you. All right. So now I'm going to play through the tune. About right here. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, kids. All right, so that's enough of boil the cabbage down, 100 pipers. Now we come to the waltz in A. And this is called, as I mentioned earlier, Life in the Finnish Woods, or Fin de siècle in French, end of century. And I learned this from R.P. Christensen, the guy who wrote the fiddle tuning books. This was one of his favorite waltzes. And then as soon as I heard it, of course, I was a fan of country music. Where to put it? Oh no, what to do with it? Oh no. Do I have it here? I hope I do. Oh, there it is. Here's the dots. I also have mandolin tab available as well, so there's the dots. But I'm gonna I try to read from the dots when I'm playing with you guys, so I don't play a version that different way through every time. So this is a tune though called "Life in the Finnish Woods," but it's also the melody to the great song by Eddie Arnold called "The Cattle Call." They lifted this melody from a folk source apparently, and here it is. So. Remember that? Here we go. I'll play through it once. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Repeat. Bridge now. Sorry. So you get the idea there. That's the cattle call. All right. So it's got, you play through the first part twice. Then there's a little bridge. He's brown as a berry and blah, blah, that part of the song. And then you go back to the play the first part one more time, and that's one time through the tune. So let me play it for you one more time here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There you go. So let us now sort out what the notes are. So let me give you the finger view. Now there's a lot of arpeggios in here. A lot of A arpeggios. So a lot of A, C sharp, E, A. And then there's a few uses of. That's a kind of a tough little passage to play there. So start on the E on the D string. So right here. E, G, D, sharp, D. Now that you have to play those with the same fingers. So what happens is you go. And it's just a scale to. And another part of the tune goes like this. So it's E, G sharp, B, G sharp on the E string, F sharp, open E. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. So that's your pickup notes. It's got a whole bar, a full bar 3/4 time is the pickups. E, A, B, C sharp, 2 bars of C sharp. Now there, I'm using that unison E again, so you to fatten it up. And then E, G sharp, F sharp, A, D, B, C sharp, repeat. Last little bit is scale. Now we come to the little bridge bit. Over the doggy's ball. Okay, so let's play that little bit. So that starts, C sharp, D are your pickup notes. One more time with the close-up. Now, E, G, B, G, G sharp. So not, I'm going to say G, but I mean G sharp. E, G sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, then back to the beginning. All right. So it's time to stop, folks. I'm sorry to say, we're out of time. Please go check out the merch page and pick yourself up some of these fabulous picks. They're really nice. If you're a patron, though, go to the patron benefits section of patreon.com/Charlie Walden, because you're not going to pay $7.50. You're going to pay $7.50 for them here. You're going to get them for $5. I discount everything to my patrons. Take a look at that patrons benefit tab often, because I'm always throwing stuff in there. All right, so folks, I think that does us for this week. I will see you next week for lesson number 6 of session 2. We're almost done with this thing. I really appreciate you coming. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody.
Join your hands, circle to the
We're
left.
clear.